Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Dallas Penguins hockey. The Penguins coming off a very convincing 5-1 win yesterday over the Dallas Stars elite girls team. Will face the same opportunity today in today's matchup. It'll be the second of 3 straight against these girls, the second of the home and home. And the Penguins find themselves at the top of the standings table as they are number 1 in their respective division. The Dallas Stars elite girls find themselves at 1 and 2, sitting in 3rd place. And so we should have a fairly decent matchup, although the Penguins do seem to have the girls' number so far in this season, having won the leveling tournament 7-1 and 5-1 yesterday. So we'll see if we have a little bit of a more competitive game today, but between the Dallas Stars elite girls and your Dallas Penguins. We will be coming to you in about 1 more minute. icon and subscribe to the channel. That way you will be alerted every single time that we go live, and you won't miss out on any exciting Dallas Stars Penguins or Dallas Junior Hockey Penguins action for the rest of this season.
Oh, that's good.
And we have just got to clear the pucks out of the net, get back to the bench, do our cheer, and we will be ready to go. Starting in net today for the Penguins, look at the best defenders. Kellen Hardy did a great job yesterday holding out girls from a number of good chances. He faced 17 shots, stopped 16 of them on the way to a 5-1 victory. Peters today will get the opportunity to match up or hopefully better that effort. And we will see how the team continues to play. They absolutely dominated the girls yesterday, getting 34 shots on net and getting a number of quality scoring chances. But hopefully that will continue today in today's game. It looks like we will also have a change in net for the girls. Yesterday, of course, we don't have any rosters, but we had number 65 in net for them. Today we will have a new goaltender, number 1. It would be interesting to see if we can get anybody's names on there also. Since we have no official jerseys with anybody's names, we just have numbers. What can we do with that? All right, you ready to go? Ready to go? The referee checks that both goalies are ready, and it's a puck drop. Puck drop here by the girls. Unable to do so, but puck control there by the Rangers. Rangers throws it up. Throw up. Saha. Saha back behind the net. Robbins. Puck away from the girls. Knocks it around. Steers it out. Block by They'll square it up and throw it back all the way down for an icing. So with 14:23. We'll have a face-off down in the offensive zone. Wholesale changes here for the Penguins. Robbins' line started out, and we will find Michael Tracy now with Gregory and Thomas. A little bit of a change here for Michael Young's squad, getting the starting lineup out on the ice today. Everett May and Yashi on the defensive change as well. Successfully. Pass out front directly.
Ooh, let's go. Stop. Let's go, Peds.
Hey, passes over to Thomas. Thomas gives it a change.
It's got to start. It's a few seconds.
All right, hopefully we can hear the conversation now. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty there with the microphone. Hopefully the people that have told me they couldn't hear me before will message me and let me know that they can hear now. We now have the Penguins. Score is tied at 0-0. Both sides are doing a lot of neutral zone play. Penguins getting a couple offensive chances, and they continue to press, although they throw that puck down there too far for an icing. And we are at 12:28 remaining in the first period. Score tied 0-0. Face off there, won by the Penguins and controlled, but immediately given away, and a shot that goes high. Lost the puck there in the middle of the zone, and the Elite Girls got a good shot, but it went over the net. Randall's there, pressuring the puck. Dallas Stars Elite work it, try to go out in front. Wide angle shot, hits off the side of the net. And steered around there. Girls with some really good offense here. They're starting to really pester the defense. Robbins there, controls it out in front. Robbins takes it away. He's got a 3-on-2 break. He's got Cruz, Mazzola, and Saha with him. Mazzola with it. Sweeps out wide, looks over, tries to find some help, plays it back, and loses control of the puck there to the Elite Girls. The Elite throw it out, but it's given right away to Everett May. May turns it back down and throws it behind the end line. No icing there. He was across the center line. Cruz Mazzola pesters and steals the puck out and gets it out in front, looking for a pass out in front to Tracy. Unable to find it, so the Elite Girls then control the puck in their own zone. Steer it back down behind their own net. And thrown up to the point, but not out. Kept in there by Michael Tracy, and eventually it does come out to center ice. And the girls will throw it all the way down. Icing waved off here. Kitiashi controls and throws it back up the other way. He finds Tracy. Tracy there at center ice all the way across to Reckley. Reckley skating in, trying to find a shot, unable to do so. So he goes over to the corner and controls it, throws it back down to Thomas. Thomas with it. Thomas steers. He's got Tracy out in front if he can find him, but he's not going to do so. He's going to throw it back behind the net to Reckley. Reckley looking over, passes over to McLeod. McLeod loses control of the puck out to center ice, and so they will reset and try to get back in the zone. McLeod gives it over to Tracy. Tracy finds an option and gives it to Reckley. Reckley has it at center ice and throws it down low. And the Penguins will go for a change as the girls control the puck in their defensive zone. Puck steered there at center ice. Controlled back behind the net. Peters plays it. And Preston Peters tries to play the puck behind the net, gets caught in between just about everybody and cannot get back in the net. Open net shot. So the Elite Girls take a 1-0 lead. Poor play there by the goaltender. Needed to play that puck and ended up getting caught up in the mess, not able to get back into his own crease. And so a very easy peasy goal there for the girls. They take a 1-0 lead. Steered there back, controlled by Deering. Deering chips it up, tries to get it to Hogan. Or sorry, that's Bartolome. Bartolome gives the puck over to Deering. Deering skating with some speed up at center ice. Loses it there right in the middle. Penguins take it in there with Hogan. Hogan loses it right at the blue line, gives it to Deering. Deering passes it over to Villarreal. Villarreal to McLeod. McLeod steers it down low into the offensive zone. Shots on net for this game, or shots on goal for the game is 2-0 for the girls, so they have flipped the script. They are outworking the Penguins so far in the early portion of this game. Controlled there at center ice. McLeod pesters with it. Or sorry, that was Robbins, excuse me. And steered back behind the net. Ailman with it. Ailman chips it up over to Cruz Mazzola. Mazzola throws it up in the middle of the ice, and it's stolen there by the girls. Taken up on the corner, tries to chip it up past her, unable to do it. And so that's given over to Randalls. Randalls tries to throw it up at center ice. taken away by the girls and steered back their way onside. So there's a little shot patted away. There's the second save by the Penguins. Mazzola steers it up, chips it up on the boards, and gets a little bit of a speed. Chips it again, down low, working around, trying to find someone out in front. He's going to put it up at the point over to Ailman. Ailman with a wrist shot wide. Not on net, but it goes to Randalls. Randalls steers it down low behind the net, chased by Mazzola and Saha. Mazzola with it. Gives it back to Ailman. Ailman looking over his options. D-to-D pass over to Randalls. Randalls shot wide, but tipped. And it is out in front, but unable to poke it in were the Penguins. But they reset on offense. Back to Ailman, another chip shot, and it's knocked away wide. Blocked out in front. Not on net. But Penguins still control it. Mazzola tries to play it to Randalls, but it goes too far, and it goes all the way down the ice, where Peters will control the puck. And another goal scored by bad goaltender play. Not understanding what he needs to do with the puck, loses the puck, and a shot high goes in the net. So a 2-0 score here by the Elite Girls. Well, the criticism here early is the goaltender, if he has the puck, you just have to put it back behind the net or put it somewhere. Don't just sit there and hold on to it. You need to work the puck and play it to somebody. But that's been the culprit so far in the early portion of this game. And that one's going to go for icing there. So with 7:39 remaining in the first period, your score, Elite Girls 2, Penguins 0. Tracy Reckley and Thomas here are your forwards. May and Kitiashi on defense. May here with it, steers it down to Reckley. Reckley loses control of the puck in the corner, so it's turned back up by the girls. And at center ice, she tries to chip it, and she gets it down low. Kitiashi gives chase. Plays it over to Charlie Thomas. Thomas now with it. Goes back and resets. Gives it to May. May now with it. Passes it over to Tracy, but it's kept in the zone. And it's still in. Everett May now steers back and forth. And eventually with speed, breaks through. And that is offside. Reckley was a step too far for Everett May to enter the zone. So outside the offensive zone, the Penguins win that draw. That's Bartolome with it, gives it over to McLeod. McLeod looking for help. He's going to skate it all the way in with some speed. He chips it down low, and Bartolome gives chase. He gets it, passes it to the other point over to Villarreal. Villarreal with a shot. That's out wide, looking for a tip. That pass thrown a little too wide by the girls. It's controlled there by Villarreal, given over to Bartolome. Bartolome gets it in the zone, but unable to do anything with it there. So given back. And that's in the defensive zone. That's McLeod with it. McLeod turns it up. And he has Bartolome. And onside, legally so. Ryder McLeod gets a shot, but that's blockered away there. Villarreal now with it at the point. Unable to keep it in, so it comes out to center. Shot wide, and that is stopped and saved there on net. With 6:02 remaining, the Penguins trail by a score of 2-0. And they are getting the script flip from yesterday on them. They are being outworked in the first period. Need to step up the pressure a little bit more, find those smart passes that were working so well yesterday. And hopefully it will turn into some good offense. Puck controlled there by the girls. Ailman steals it there, gives it up to Saha. Saha gives it back to Ailman. Ailman tries to find Randalls, but unable to connect on that, so we ended up having a blocked shot there by the girls. Mazzola with it, loses control of the puck, and we will have the first power play of the game. It's going to be the Elite Girls going off for body checking. And so for the next 2 minutes, the Penguins will have their opportunity to get a little bit closer in this game. They will be on the man advantage. Now, of course, we don't have names, but it's number 21 there for body checking.
It'll be Robbins, Mazzola, and Saha here on the early power play, along with Ailman and Randalls on defense. Ailman there skates it up and in and loses it at the blue line, so it comes back out to center. Saha over to Randalls. Randalls tries to pass it to Mazzola, but it's a weak little pass picked off there at center ice, and so steered back by the girls. They will kill some penalty time, skate back and forth behind their own net, pass it out in front, and hopefully try to get it out. Unable to do so there. It's chipped back in there by Randalls, given chase by Saha. They're kind of just gliding out there, not really attacking the puck down after they dump it in. And so that's kind of giving them some bad opportunities. That puck iced there by the girls. So 1:17 remaining in the power play. And we will have the faceoff down low in the offensive zone. Changes here for the Penguins. We will have Michael Tracy, Reckley, and Charlie Thomas as your forwards. We'll switch up with Kidiashi and Everett May on defense. Girls win that face-off and control it down low, but it's chased there by Reckley. Reckley tries to pull the puck off, but unable to do so. That's chipped up and out. And some more time will be killed off. No shots so far on this power play at all for the Penguins. Doing a lot of skating through neutral ice and not doing a whole lot of offensive setup. Reckley now with it, though. He's going to skate in with a little bit of speed, and he is bodied off of the puck, loses it behind the net, and he is controlled there back by him. Reckley now, open shot. He's got a shot blocked out in front there by number 43, and that's going to be steered up and out, and that's going to go for an icing. Faceoff was won back there by the Penguins, but unable to control it and unable to keep it in was Everett May. But Penguins do throw it in. That one was tipped, so icing is waved off. 26 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck chipped up by the girls at center ice. May gets it back over to Ryder. McLeod now with it. Looks for a pass. He finds Everett May. May is going to skate it in by himself. He goes into the blue line, and his strength is enough to control the puck inside the zone. 3, 2, and 1, and the power play is over. No shots on net, and a couple of checks, and there's a shot from the point. Scored there by Gavin Robbins, the absolute blast shot. Oh, excuse me, that was Ryder McLeod with the blast shot from the point as the penalty expired. So that's going to be an even strength goal at 11:42 of the first period. So the Penguins pull within one there as the penalty expires. Blast shot from the point by Ryder McLeod. We'll have to check the scoreboard to see, or score sheet to see if there was an assist on that. I don't believe there was. I think that was a straight turnover. So it's probably going to be an unassisted goal there by McLeod to pull the Penguins within one. And so that one's going to be offside. Deering had control of the puck, but Mazzola was too far across. And so the faceoff will come outside of the zone. Deering, Hogan, and Bartolome here are your forwards, along with Randall and Ailman. And for some reason, the clock isn't running in the arena. And so the shot there was with no clock running. Just set it back. Travis Hogan able to get that puck out of the defensive zone, but it's given away at center to the girls. And there's a 2-on-1 break, and there's a shot weak. It rolled off the toe of her stick, so there was no power on that shot. Easy save there by Peters. But the girls control it down low. There's another easy save. That was tipped up and into the body of the goaltender's pad. Shots on goal for this period so far for the Penguins 5, for the girls 8. So with an early rush by the girls where they were out shooting by a wide margin, the Penguins have narrowed that gap quite a bit, and so they are playing a lot better here in the latter portion of this period. Face-off one there by Gavin Robbins, but controlled by the girls, given away there in the defensive zone. Work down low, pestered by McLeod. McLeod, and a shot scored. The junk goes back into a beautiful spot. Rebound was just sitting there on the left side of the post, and the Dallas Stars are able to knock it in past the goaltender who was on his back, unable to make that save. And so the girls get the answer that they needed. They put the score back up by a margin of 2, and it is 3-1 with 2:29 remaining in the period. One there by the Penguins, over to McLeod. McLeod gives it up to Cruz Mazzola at center ice. Mazzola chips it up and down in the zone, chased there by Gavin Robbins. Robbins works it back and gives it over to Saha. Saha loses it, but it goes to the point to Villarreal. Villarreal shot, and it's blocked out there in front. Mazzola works it down low, up to the point, and it's going to come out. Cross ice pass. It's a 1-on-2, so Penguins have numbers back, and there's a weak little shot over onto the net and stopped and played out there by the Penguins. Going to let that one play. Mazzola with it, gives it over to Robbins. Robbins passes it over back to Mazzola. Mazzola chips it down and chases his own shot. Gives it over to Robbins. It hits out in front, but no one there. But Ryder McLeod is able to get it on net. The puck was just sitting there, and a little weak chance did put it on net, and there were some Penguins there at the net trying to knock it in. Here's a rush here with McLeod playing defense, and there's a shot save out in front. Good shot there, and another one on the rebound, stopped by Peters. Girls swarming here, and we will have the puck covered with 1:11 remaining in the period. Couple good chances there on offense for the Elite girls. Both of them answered by the Penguins. Shot off the side of the net there. These low angle shots, and a couple of them going off the net. That puck's worked down low into the corner. Reckley works it out, but it goes to the point for the girls. Controlled there by May. May gets it up to Reckley. Reckley at center ice throws it down low. Less than a minute remaining in the period, so the Penguins, if they're going to answer in this period, they're going to have to do it pretty quickly. Rink-wide pass over there. Dumped down low, but it's chased by Reckley, or Kitiashi. Kitiashi over to May. May trying to find someone to pass to, unable to do so, so he will skate it in all by himself, D to D, all the way down the ice. He chips it up past, goes down low, trying to find someone out front. He's got Reckley there if they can connect. He's also got Charlie Thomas on the other side. He still has the puck. He gives it to Tracy. Tracy at the point. Toe drag. Tries to get a shot off, but unable to find the handle. And so that puck will come out to center ice, and we will have 3, 2, and 1. And after 1, the Penguins trail by a score of 3-1. All right. So I am joined here by Joseph Mazzola.
Thank you.
We had unable to get John Thomas here with us, so we got Mazzola here with us. Joe, tell us a little bit about the period. What did you see from the effort of the Penguins?
Well, I saw a team that looked like they beat this team pretty good yesterday, and they probably came in here a little bit complacent. Didn't really get off to a good start, kind of slow, kind of lackadaisical. It kind of expected to put a few in the net and get ahead quick, and these girls just put it on them.
What adjustments do you think Michael Young's going to be making in the second period?
Oh, he can make adjustments. He knows how to make some great adjustments. I'm not exactly sure what they might be. Don't want to give anything away here on live TV. but but I know they'll do some good things, and I expect to at least be even after the second.
Tell us a little bit about how you think the Penguins organization as a whole has been feeling about not only this season but also the most recent results in the past 2 games. What do you think the morale of this team is?
I think the morale is really high. I really kind of almost think that they got a little too high, maybe. So I think they always need to keep it going and just realize that anybody can beat them any game. And if they keep that, thought, then I think we're gonna have a really great season.
All right, give me one prediction. Who's going to own this period? One from the Penguins, and give me a result of this second period.
All right, I think at the end of this period, it's going to be 4-3 Penguins. Okay, we're going to get some momentum, put a few in the net, and just turn the game around right here.
All right, thanks, Joe. We got to get a wireless mic here, but thanks for that. We'll talk to you in the second period, and we are just moments away from the second period faceoff. Penguins trail 3-1. Faceoff won and controlled there by the girls. But in the defensive zone, it's the Penguins who come away with it over to Bartolome. Bartolome's going to skate. He's got 2 girls chasing him, but only one to meet. Tries to chip it up, and he gets it down low. Over to Deering. Deering gets the puck out, and that's over to May. May gets a rip shot, and it's tipped high by... That was a high tip by Travis Hogan. That was going to be waved off, but it did end up in the glove of the goaltender. So good save there, and we will have a face-off. Deering, Bartolome, and Hogan here are your forwards for the Penguins. May and Kitiashi on defense. That's May there with it. May controls the puck, gets a shot, and it's tipped. And it knocked down low, but unable to knock it in was Travis Hogan. Deering now with it. Turns and looks and passes it out in front over to Hogan. Hogan unable to control it, but a tip there by Bartolome. Controls the puck for the Penguins. Girls now with it. Get it out in front. Nobody there to knock it in. May there with a rip shot, and that's saved down on the ice. Low shot, no tip. And so pretty easy save there by the pads of the Elite Girls goaltender. And I think Joe's prediction of a little bit more offense in this period was accurate. You can see that the Penguins are pressuring a little bit harder than they were in the first. Gavin Robbins there wins that puck, gives it over to Mazzola, and that was Randalls with a shot that was blocked out in front. Saha with the pressure, gets it over to Aylman. Aylman with a rip, and it's into the chest of the goaltender. Shots are coming in bunches, but they need to get someone out in front and screen the goaltender or hopefully get some tips if they're going to score. So far, they're just straight shots with wide open lanes. So pretty easy saves here for the Dallas Stars Elite. Forward changes here. We're going to have Robbins' line coming out. Robbins wins that puck back over to Aylman. Aylman looks over, gets a shot, and another blocker save there by the Elite. Mazzola with it. Gavin Robbins tapping his stick, wanting the puck. Gives it over to Saha. Saha loses control of the puck back behind the net. Pestered there, kept in by Aylman. There's a rip shot blocked, patted away by the goaltender. Randall's now with it, tries to keep it in, unable to do it. Skates right past the puck, so it comes back out. With a little bit of speed are the girls. There's a shot that was unable to go. Lost control of it, and it comes out to central ice. Pestered there by Saha, but it passed over to number 43 for the girls. Wrapped around down low behind the net. Randall's with it, giving chase. He's going to chip it up, but not out. It's kept in there by the Stars Elite. Randall's with another chance, works it down into the corner. Oh, and there is another chance. If there was somebody on the goal mouth, there would have been another easy open net shot. That one's chipped there by the Penguins, by Randall's, but it is stopped there by Peters. .12:53 remaining in the second period. Penguins still trail 3-1. Shot tip there by McLeod. Tracy gives chase, gets it over to McLeod. McLeod finds Thomas. Thomas steers it up, but not out. Falls down on the ice but it is eventually chipped up and given to Thomas. McLeod now with it. And there was an attempted pass, and that did not go out. And there's a wide open shot, blocked, stopped there. Really good goaltending on that one. Bad turnover in the middle of the defensive zone, and it was a 1-on-0 easy shot there, but it was stopped there by the goaltender. And that one's going to go all the way down for icing at 12:10 of the second period. Bit of a defensive breakdown there, but good goaltending kept that one out, kept the Penguins in this game by a score of 3-1. And so now we will have the faceoff down in the offensive zone. We're going to have Tracy, Reckley, and Thomas, along with Villarreal, and we'll have to see who the other defense is. That's McLeod. McLeod with it now. Skates it down low, gives it to Robbins. Robbins tries to find someone out in front. I'm unable to do so. Excuse me, that's Tracy. Tracy gives it to Reckley, and Reckley loses the control of the puck, but it gets controlled at center ice by Ryder McLeod. McLeod hooks around, throws it back out, tries to find Tracy, but unable to connect on that pass. We're the Penguins. And so that's steered up by the girls, sweeping out wide. She's going to come in, and there's a wide shot stopped there by Peters. McLeod now with it, tries to give it up to Reckley. Reckley doesn't see it and skates past the puck. But controlled there by Thomas, chipped it up to Reckley. Reckley with it, dumps it down low, and goes for a change. Coming on the ice now is Deering and Mazzola, or Thomas and Bartolome. And that's Everett May there on defense, keeping the puck away from the girls, giving over to Dash. Dash falls down on the ice. Come on, Dad, might need to get those skates sharpened. That's 2 games where we've been falling down backwards on the ice. 3-on-2, 4-on-2 break developing here for the Penguins. Passes knocked away by the girls. Everett May unable to catch up to that, but it's controlled there by Deering. Deering works it down low. Gives it over to Bartolome. Hogan. Hogan gets the shot. Puck goes over to May at the point. May, rip shot. Oh, and it hits the post. And it goes wide. Now with Bartolome, gives it out in front. There's a tip. And it is saved there by the goaltender. Deering got a nice tip on a low angle shot, but it went right into the glove of the goaltender. Deering wins the puck back, but it is knocked away all the way down to center ice. Penguins give chase with Kitiashi. Kitiashi looks, and there's some big pressure there by the girls. They're forechecking hard, and that might end up burning them. There's Bartolome with a shot wide. Hogan with it, puts it up to the point, over to Dash. Dash gets it back down low. Tries to give it right back to Hogan. Hogan gives it to Dash. And that puck will eventually come out to center ice. Pressured there was May, knocks the puck off her stick. Dash now with it, wraps it around behind the net, loses the puck in the corner. And there's an attempted shot that goes wide, trying to get it out in front, and that real estate is put away by May. May trying to find a teammate to pass to, but it does knock off, and there's a 2-on-1 with Deering and Bartolome. Deering is going to shoot it and knocked away off the mask of the goaltender. So the 2-on-1 ends up for naught. But the Penguins do keep it in the zone, at least momentarily. And then there it comes out. Shot blocked there by Randall, steered down low. Oh, you don't want to pass it out there if you're on defense. Probably a good thing that got blocked, because that was going to be a bad pass right out in front. Skates right down the middle, but it's taken away by a bevy of Penguins. Aylman there with it, tries to find Saha, but unable to connect there with him. But controlled there down back behind the net. She's going to wrap around, try to find someone out in front, but she goes up to the point. There's a shot at the point, up high, beyond the net. Another shot from the point. That one's again wide. Randall's with it, gives it to Mazzola. Mazzola chips it up, and it is tried to give it to Saha, but it is left right out in the middle, and a shot from the point is stopped there by Peters. Shots on goal now at 11-17 in favor of the girls. bit of an equipment issue here, and we will hold up the face-off for just a moment. Face-off won there by Michael Tracy over to Villarreal. Villarreal gives it over to McLeod. McLeod can't quite get it perfectly, but he does eventually get it up to Reckley. Reckley gives it back to Tracy, who comes with speed, drops it back for Reckley. Reckley tries to work it down low, does get it down low, takes his own rebound, trying to find someone out in front, but it goes back behind the net for Tracy. Tracy controls, tries to get to the point, gets it to Villarreal. Villarreal works it down low back to Tracy. Tracy tries to get a pass out in the middle, and it goes over to McLeod. McLeod gets a shot, and it's tipped and does not go. Charlie Thomas now with it, trying to work it. And a pass too wide. Would have been a little bit of a break, but controlled there by the Penguins. Chip down low. Thomas gives chase. Reckley gets it now. Gives it back over to Michael Tracy. Tracy goes into the middle. Passes it back to Villarreal. Villarreal with space. Throws it down behind the net to Reckley. Reckley with the puck now in the corner. Reckley steers it back behind the net over to Thomas. Thomas gives chase. Puck given away at the point to McLeod. McLeod gets a shot wide, but it's controlled by Reckley. Reckley now with it. Looks over his options. Tries to pass back and unable to find anybody, so the puck is controlled there by the girls coming up and out. Penguins have defense back, so she just drops it down low and looks for help. Waits for someone to come out, and there's someone sitting right out in front of the net if she can hit her. But they don't make that play. Puck back behind the net. Pestered there is Villarreal. Villarreal wins the puck battle there, and the Penguins get the puck over to the other corner. McLeod now with it. Now to Tracy. Tracy and McLeod trying to get the puck out of the corner. Up to the point. That's Hogan now on defense. There's a shot that's tipped out wide. Villarreal falls down, and there's a pass out to the point. There's a rip shot, and it's off the side of the post. A little bit wide. It just barely grazed the post there. McLeod rips it around. There's Penguins that are tired here. They need to get a change. They've been out there for over a minute. That puck kept in onside, and there's a turn and a shot that goes wide again. Pass out in front, given away by the Penguins. They're just lazily dumping the passes up to the point and not getting them out. You might just need to get an icing here just to get the pressure off and to get a change, because they've been out there far too long. And that one is whistled offside, so the Penguins will get that change that they need. The intensity and the effort, I don't believe were quite there on that defensive rush. They continued just to softly throw the pucks up to the point, not really passing them to anyone or with any purpose. And so it stayed in the defensive zone for over 2 minutes. And those Penguins were very tired and got nothing on offense, which is something they absolutely need in this game. Gavin Robbins gives chase. Penguins control the puck there. Chipped up, given to May. May gets taken down, no call there. There's a pass, and it goes in, and it's tipped in between the 5-hole. And so a weak little dump that gets knocked off of a skate, might have been off by one of the Penguins, ends up going into the net for a 4-1 lead. And with that goal, we were gonna see a goaltending change here. Kellen Hardy gonna come into net to relieve Preston. And hopefully this will spark something for the Penguins and give them an opportunity to light a little bit of a fire and get back into this game down 3 goals with 5:40 remaining in the period. Puck thrown down there too far, and that's going to go for an icing by the Penguins. Deering, Ailman, and Hogan, here are your forwards for the Penguins. Excuse me, that's Mazzola. Mazzola with it. Mazzola goes behind the net and tries to control the puck, tries to give it to Ailman. Ailman has it, turns a shot, and that's blocked up in front. And so 3-on-2 here, but it is thrown much too far over to Randalls. Randalls gets the puck and throws it down for another icing. Not quite sure what he was trying to do with that, if he was trying to hit a pass or if he thought he could score from across the center line, but that one went far too much to the right and went for icing. Tracy, Reckley, and Thomas here for the Penguins. Villarreal and McLeod on defense. And that's back behind the net. Lost there by the Penguins. Reckley controls it, throws it up and out. Reckley again with it, gets the puck back, kicks it up into the offensive zone, and loses it right away to the girls, so it's back the other way. There's a pass down behind the net, and it is controlled there by McLeod. McLeod gives it over to Reckley. Reckley chips it up, tries to get in the zone, but unable to do so there. Gives it back away to the girls. And so we go back into the defensive zone. Villarreal with the puck, throws it across over to Thomas. Thomas with it, chips it up. And it eventually comes out to center ice, but no one there to control the puck. Reckley gives chase. Thrown around, and just on the bench was Thomas, so no penalty called there. Tracy now with it. Gives it over to Bartolome. Bartolome works it down low as Tracy goes off for a change. Oh, excuse me, he's going to stay in. Now he goes for the change. There's a shot that goes wide. May now with it. Works it across, gives it over to Bartolome. Bartolome turns and shots, but it's blocked out in front. And there's a bit of a bump by Gavin Robbins, and they're going to call a body check. It looked like he just stepped in for the puck, and she ran into him, but we were going to go down by a man. They're going to call body checking on Gavin Robbins. They're going to call roughing there. Seemed like it was small versus big, and the big won, and the big ended up getting the penalty call here. And so down by 3 goals, the Penguins will also be down a man. And there's a cross check there right at the face-off, not called there. And so the girls will control the puck back behind their own net. Pressured there by Hogan. Passed up to center ice and into the offensive zone. Down and around goes the puck. Works there by May. And eventually given over to Bartolome. Bartolome has it and gets it back to May. May is tripped, and we will be even at 4 skaters aside. Everett May coming out of the zone with the puck gets tripped up, and so skater number 8, unnamed skater, will go off for tripping at 2:58 remaining in the period. So hopefully a little bit of open ice will help with the speed and the pressure, and the Penguins can get one in the net for the next minute 24. Then there will be an abbreviated power play for the final 30 so seconds. Work down into the corner are the Elite girls. They try to throw it out in front. It does not go. It's on the side of the net, and there's a stoppage of play and a little bit of pushing and shoving as the whistle is blown there. 2:41 remaining in the period. 1:07 remaining in the Penguins penalty, and then they will have a short 37-second power play. It's going to be Deering here at the center for the Penguins, along with May, McLeod, and Mazzola, the 3M line of penalty killers. Puck lost there at the blue line, so the girls steer it back in. Gives it to McLeod. McLeod turns it over to Mazzola. Mazzola unable to chase that puck down, and so there's a shot that goes wide. Put back behind the in line, behind the goal. Given over to Mazzola. Mazzola chips it up and down, and that's not going to go far enough. So Deering's going to get to chase that down, and is unable to control the puck, but he's going to try to push her off and get it. And there's a little bit of bumping out in front. Nobody there. There's a shot. Score! Turn around by Mazzola. Mamma mia, it's a goal again. The 4-on-4 goal is put in there by Cruz Mazzola. Skated right out in front of the net, was unchallenged and able to put it past the lower right pad of the goaltender. So the Penguins will now be down 4-2 for the next 22 seconds, and then they will have a penalty. They will have a power play for a short, abbreviated amount of time. Deering wins that back over to May. May controls it, looking and finds McLeod. McLeod now with it. He's got Deering streaking, and Deering gets a rip shot and it's stopped low on the glove side by the goaltender. That was a good low shot there with a little bit of power by Deering. Same forwards and defense here on the 4-on-4 for the Penguins. That's controlled there by the girls, but that hits a stanchion and stays down low. Deering unable to control the puck, so it goes up to the girls. Penguins now on a 36-second power play, and they skate in with a man advantage. And that's Everett May. Passes over to Tracy and scores! At Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender, and on that shot, the Penguins do pull within one. Power play goal scored by Michael Tracy, given to him by Everett May. And we do have that 4-3 lead. Unfortunately, it is the wrong way for if you are the Penguins. But for the good side for the Penguins, they have scored the last 2 goals in this game. The momentum has definitely started to shift back to the home team. Thomas now with it, chips it up. There was a little 2-on-1 if he could have gotten help. Aylman passes over to Randalls. Randalls looks over, tries to find Reckley, but unable to connect there. So that icing is waved off, so it goes down low. Reckley now with it, tries to work it behind the net. And he gets control over to Thomas. Thomas now with it. Thomas is taken down, but he still stays up, and he controls the puck. Over to Tracy. Tracy gives it to Reckley. Reckley loses it, but it's given to Aylman at the blue line. Aylman gives it over to Randalls. Randalls with a shot, and it's tipped, and it's out in front, but no one can knock it in. Aylman with it again. 44 seconds remaining in the period. Shot tipped, and it's laying out in front. Aylman now with it. Goaltender has no stick. You need to hurry. Aylman with it, passes it out in front. And that's going to go out of the zone there. 30 seconds remaining in the period at center ice. That's offside, and they do blow it. The girls tried to change from the blue line, and so that's going to be whistled on the offside. And the Penguins absolutely pester the goaltender, but unable to put that behind the net. Really good offensive chances there. The tide has turned in this game, and the Penguins are starting to really fly here. McLeod now with it. McLeod again tries to chip it up, but not out. Girls keep it in. Throwing it into a cluster of green jerseys there. McLeod gives it over to Villarreal. Villarreal tries to throw it up, but it's blocked there by the girls. Crossed out in front, given over to Hogan. Hogan throws it up to Bartolome. Bartolome 2-1, and the second period is going to end with the Penguins down only a goal. So they will have 15 minutes to knot it up and hopefully take the lead here in the third period. No carryover penalties or power plays for the third. Come back up. And we're back here with Joseph Mazzola. Joe, you got the score right, but unfortunately it was the wrong way.
A little bit backwards right now, but I love what we did at the end. A little momentum, couple of pucks in the net at the very, very end, got us some great momentum. If we can just carry that on, we'll end up winning 6-4.
Who do you think was the star of that period? So there was a couple good goal scorers and a lot of really good pressure. Who really stood out for you?
Well, a couple good goal scorers though. I love our goaltending. that was a great period for goaltending, but I think our team has got to just collectively just get better together. You know what I mean? There's no superstars out there. Everybody's just got to be a good team together.
All right, keys to the third period. What are they for you?
Get more goals than them. Okay, we got we got to get 5. We got to get 5. 2 more goals, and I think we can do it.
All right, thanks, Joe. Keep it simple, keep it smart. Put the puck in the net and do some sellies. And we return to action here. Gavin Robbins' line is the first out in the third period. That's going to be Villarreal giving chase. He's got McLeod there with him. He gives it over to McLeod. McLeod tries to find help. There's a bunch of girls there right on the side of the board, so he throws it up and gets it out. Hogan there with it. Loses control of the puck back into the defensive zone. That's going to go wide. Villarreal is going to give chase. Villarreal with it. Tries to find Bartolome, but it is lost at the point to the girls. Turnaround shot there it is blocked out in front. Chipped up and out. Bartolome will give chase. Thrown up to the point. Controlled there by Hogan. Hogan works it down low. It's taken away by the girls. Knocked away by the Penguins there. That's Everett May with it. The man that set up the last goal. He's going to get a shot there. It's blockered away by the goaltender. Over to Kitiashi. Kept in there by Mazzola, but only momentarily so. Controlled there by the girls. Over to Gavin Robbins. Robbins works it across to May. May turns around the other way and waits for help. He needs numbers. He's got 2 forecheckers on him. Tries to find Mazzola, but unable to connect there, so the girls get a shot, and it's blocked out in front. There's another shot, another wide open, and scored! The rebound went to the wrong side, and it was another wide open shot there past Hardy, and so the girls get the answer that they needed, leading by a score of 5-3. Deering, Mazzola, and Saha, here are your forwards. Down by 2. Oh, Kitiashi just loses it off his stick, and there's a shot that goes wide. Stood flat-footed and lost the puck off of his stick. Saha now with it, gives it up to Deering. Deering's going to work it in, tries to get his stick out from behind him, but unable to do so, so the girls gather the puck at center ice. Passed over to Randalls. Randalls gives it up to Mazzola. Mazzola tries to skate with some speed. Works it down low and gets it into the offensive zone. Saha with it, tries to get it to Deering. Pushed off there was Deering, and so the girls skated up into center ice and into the offensive zone with speed. Dropped off was the defense, and there's a shot that goes wide. Now Randalls with it. Randalls gives it over to Mazzola. Mazzola back to Deering. Deering tries to throw it up, but it goes right to the point to the elite girls. But the girls lose it to Ailman. Ailman tries to throw the puck, but loses it. And it's back down in the corner. Randalls with it, wraps it around the boards. Tried to be chased there by Mazzola. Unable to control the puck, but it is swept away by Randalls up to the point. There's a shot blocked by Randalls. So it goes to center ice. Onside there are the girls. Out in front, there's a shot that goes a little bit wide. So far the Elite are doing what the Penguins did yesterday. They're getting set up in the offensive zone, making smart plays, making strong passes, and the Penguins are blindly throwing pucks away to nobody. And there's a shot saved by Hardy. Bad turnover again, right in the middle of the ice. Exactly what I was talking about. Not playing smart hockey, not making the right decisions, and passing to the wrong team right in the middle of the zone, giving up big scoring chances, and that's the biggest reason they're down 5-3. Girls win the face-off draw, but are unable to keep it in the zone. That's given there to Tracy. Tracy chips it up and knocked off Thomas's skate back to Tracy, so Tracy works it down low. Thomas over to Tracy. They work it down into the offensive zone. Thomas gives chase. leans on his defensive partner. The puck's sitting there, and so it's taken away by the Dallas Stars Elite. Skated up at center ice now. Work down low into the offensive zone and around the net. Villarreal now with it. Villarreal passes it over to Thomas. Thomas lets that puck go, and so Reckley's going to have some speed. He can't get past the defender, though, and so she's going to take it away. And down in the corner, lose the puck, and so it's tried to throw it out in front by the Penguins. Trying to get a good stick on it, but nobody can control it, but it is kept in momentarily and eventually comes out of the zone. Michael Tracy waits to get back on side, and so the Penguins do. He drops it over to Reckley. Reckley gets a rip shot. It's blocked out in front. Reckley over to Tracy. Tracy chips it out in front, but no one was there. It was knocked away by the Elite. Elite up at center ice now. Turns it down low. Pass is knocked away there by the Penguins. Penguins take control, come up to center ice with it. That's McLeod over to Hogan. Hogan loses it at the blue line, so it's back out and goes the other way. Good defense there by the Penguins. McLeod over to Robbins. Robbins skates it in, chips it down low, tries to chase his own shot. And it's going to sit there for Hogan, but Hogan can't get a stick on it. And given away. Oh, come on. All right, so the power went out in the Plano, and so we are 20 seconds into that penalty. Penguins just got a couple good chances there on offense, and now it's given to May. May rips it sideways. That's blocked out in front, and up and out goes the puck, but May brings it right back in, skates to center, toe drags, but unable to get the pass off. Gives it over to Deering. Deering, low angle shot, ripped high, and that comes up and out. May over to Dash. Dash tries to find Mazzola. Does find Mazzola. Chips up. It goes across ice. Gives it back to Deering. Deering in the middle. Gives it to Mazzola. Mazzola ripped right into the breadbasket of the goaltender for the save. 8:17 remaining in the period. 1:06 in the power play. Tracy, Reckley, and Thomas here are your power play forwards. Dash and May on defense. Dash there with a rip. That's tipped. Tracy now with it. Chips it up to Thomas. Thomas now with it behind the net. Looking for Tracy. He finds Tracy, and Tracy gets out in front. There's a shot high, and it goes wide. Now over to May. May tries to find space and does find it. Gives it over to Reckley. Reckley down low. Reckley tries to get past the defender, but unable to do so, so it's given back to May. May rips it, and it's blocked and out of the zone. 30 seconds remaining in this penalty. Golden opportunity for the Penguins to pull within one once again. May now with it. Turns around. Works it down low. Tries to find Reckley. Reckley and May working for the puck. 15 seconds remaining. Reckley now with it. Reckley goes behind the net. Tries to put it up at the point. Gets it to the point. Controlled there by Reckley. Reckley steers it down low to Thomas. Thomas loses the puck. They try to chip it up, but not out. Over to Dash. Dash to Michael Tracy. 0 on the penalty, so the penalty is over. But the Penguins still have the shot, have the puck, and that is saved there by the goaltender. A lot of people crashing the net there right as the penalty expired once again. but the Penguins unable to put one in the net. Couple shots there on that power play, so a much better effort there on that one than there was on the first. Shots are starting to even up quite a bit, 21-24 here for the girls. Gavin Robbins here with Hogan and Bartolome. Bartolome gets a shot that goes wide and goes behind the net. Chased there by Robbins. Robbins gathers the puck and turns it back down low. Girls try to control it. Loses the puck. That's Hogan with it with Robbins. Robbins goes down low. Takes the puck away and works behind the net. Now Bartolome's giving chase. Tries to turn it around. Gets blockered behind the net so no one can control it. Robbins now with it. Tried to throw it out in front. No one there. So the girls throw it up to the point. It's kept in nicely there by Ailman. Ailman throws it to Bartolome. Bartolome and Hogan both trying to get open space. Thrown down low again. Kept in by the Penguins. And eventually it is steered up and out of the zone by the Stars Elite. Wide shot that goes over into the corner. Chased there by Ailman. Ailman and Robbins now. The two big-bodied forward and defensemen. Robbins throws the stick away. Tries to get it out. Loses the puck. Randalls gives chase. She's over in the corner. Throws it up to the point. Point gives it back down low. Knocked away there by Randalls. Randalls gets it over to Robbins. Robbins throws it up and all the way down the ice. That's going to be on net. So icing will be waved off there. 5:45 remaining in the period. Puck battle there at the blue line, and it eventually stays in the zone there for the Penguins. Ryder McLeod now with it, gives it to Deering. Deering gives it back to McLeod. McLeod can't control it though, and so it's given right away to the Elite girls. Villarreal knocks the puck away. And falling down once again, Saha. But McLeod gains control of the puck. Tries to find Deering. Deering turns it around in the corner, and it goes to the point where it's kept in there by the girls. Saha now with it, skating up. He has Mazzola with him. Onside is Saha. Saha gives it back to Villarreal. Villarreal tries to get a shot, but that's blocked out in front and steered down low. McLeod now with it at the point. McLeod works down low. Shot wide, and that's saved there by the goaltender. Now Villarreal with a little weak little shot that's knocked away there. Over to Mazzola. Mazzola with it. There's a rip. Shot blocked out in front. Deering with it. And the girls eventually get it up and steer it down the ice. And icing waved off there. Oh, no, icing was maintained. So with 4:15 remaining in the period and in the game, the Penguins will have the faceoff down in the offensive zone. Why is the clock running? I'm not quite sure why the clock is running. It's now at 4:09. Should be at 4:14. But they're going to keep it at 4:09. Puck one there by the Penguins over to May. May gets a rip shot. It's tipped, but goes wide. Tracy now with it. Throws it out in front to Thomas. Thomas to Tracy. Tracy knocks it in. It's saved there by the goaltender. Tracy, Reckley, and Thomas, here are your forwards. Dash and May on defense. Tracy loses that puck to the girls, and it's thrown up, and it's out. Controlled there by Dash. Dash over to May. May rips it back in. Over to Tracy. Tracy has Thomas. Thomas works it down low, gets a shot, and it's sitting out in front, but cannot get it in. And the puck was just sitting there wide open, but no Penguins were around it to knock the puck in the empty net. Tracy pesters. Thomas now with it. Thomas works it around. Needs to get it up to the point, but cannot do so. Tries to work it down low. Kept in there by Dash. Dash tries to get past, but cannot do so, so the puck comes out all the way down the ice. Everett May with it. May works, and he's tripped down. No call there. Tried to skate through two players and was tripped down, but they're not gonna blow the whistle on that one. Penguins throw it up and out. Thomas gets knocked and cross-checked out in front of the net. Again, no call. Referees letting them play the end of this game without giving any man advantages. Ailman trying to work the puck off there. It's worked down low, passed out in front, tipped out in the middle of the ice. And it's kept in there by the girls. Over to May. May tries to throw it up and eventually gets it up out to Michael Tracy. Tracy now with it. He's got a 2-on-1 with Thomas. Turns around and knocked off the puck. There is Michael Tracy. Puck steered down low, chased by Aylman. Aylman gathers the puck. Looks over his option, throws it up, down to center ice. Nothing doing there, so the girls steer it back in. Knocked away, there was that shot. Aylman with it. Aylman chips the puck up and out to the point. There's a rip shot saved by Hardy in his glove. 2:09 remaining in the game. Penguins now lead in shots, 26-25. The necessity of the offense, the necessity of pressure being what it is, the Penguins putting a little bit more on, but they are losing where it really counts, and that's on the goal side of the score sheet. Here's a little bit of a rush here. This is going to be Robbins with it. Robbins works it out wide. Robbins tries to work it up to Randalls, but it's taken away by the girls. Robbins takes it back away. Tries to throw it back in the zone, but cannot connect with Bartolome. That's thrown up and into the Penguins bench. And so we'll have a face-off down low outside of the offensive zone for the Penguins. Keep an eye on the goaltender. We will have a 6-on-5 here very shortly. They already tried to pull Hardy there, but as soon as the faceoff came to center, they put him back in, and there he goes. Extra attacker comes on. It's going to be Cruz Mazzola. Deering now with it down low. Oh. Kept in there, smartly so by the Penguins. That was Hogan with the shot. Now over to Mazzola. Mazzola looks over his options. Taken down, no call. Steered up to center ice. Knocked away by McLeod. Penguins control the puck. And there it is, lost at center ice. 1 minute remaining in the game. Gavin Robbins now with it. Skates up. Passes it over to Hogan. Hogan gives it to Mazzola. Mazzola gives it back to Hogan, who works it in the zone. Giving over to Everett May. Everett May with a rip shot, and it's blocked out sideways. Deering now with it, trying to find Mazzola out front. There's a shot, and it's saved there by the goaltender. 52 seconds remaining in the game. Timeout here called by the Penguins. They're going to try to set up an offense with a 6-4 advantage. And we're going to see what they come out with here in this third period. The final 50 seconds remaining. All right, we return to action now. Michael Tracy's line out there with Reckley and Thomas. Puck control there by Tracy, giving it over to Reckley. Reckley gives it over to May. May with a rip shot, and it's knocked in. It's sitting out front, and it's knocked in there on the rebound with 40 seconds remaining. Charlie Thomas knocks it in the empty net. The shot by Everett May gets knocked out sideways. Voulez-vous want a goal? Yes, I do. And then Thomas answers it, puts it in for the Penguins. So the Penguins, with 40 seconds remaining, they need one more to even it up. They're going to bring the goaltender all the way to the top of the circles to hopefully get that one extra attacker a little bit quicker. It's going to be the same 5 skaters here for the Penguins. Tracy now with it, works it in down low, gives it over to Reckley. And they are going to blow. They're going to say too many men there for the Penguins. They're going to say the forward came on before the goaltender came off. And so a bench minor here. And there's no way the Penguins are going to be able to get a man advantage now. Maybe it was an offside. It looked like they were indicating too many men, but they don't put anyone in the box, and the Penguins now have 5 skaters. And so maybe it was just a simple offside, but Everett May now with it. Chips it up. And not out. Chips it up again. Gives it away at center ice. They can't have this happening. 15 seconds remaining. You're going to have to hurry. Oh, and Thomas doesn't have a stick. Going to have to hurry. There's a little bit of a break, but unable to control it. 4 seconds. And the Penguins, unless they're able to control it, are unable to put the tying goal up on. And so too many mistakes doom the Penguins in this one. They're going to drop this game by a score of 5-4. I'd like to thank you for your viewing of this edition of Penguins Hockey. We will definitely be with you next week for the CCM leveling tournament when the Penguins take on the Anaheim Ducks at 9:35 on Saturday morning, October 10th. But for now, we would like to thank you, and hopefully we will see you next time on this edition of Penguins Hockey.